Are you tired of heavy morning skincare routines that just don't work? I have combination sensitive skin and I live in Dubai's hot, humid climate. So trust me, a 10-step routine is not necessary to get a good skin. I genuinely love all things skin and skincare, and in this video, I am sharing my Korean morning routine that keeps my skin calm, balanced, and glowing, along with my honest opinions, including a couple of non Korean products I truly love and the Korean skincare alternatives that you can easily replace them with. If you enjoy real no nonsense skincare that actually works in real life, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more. A lot of you always ask where I get my Korean skincare from. I love ordering mine from Yes Style or Stylevana because they are honestly a one-stop shop for Asian and Korean skincare and I trust them for genuine products. I have linked everything I use in the description. If you are planning to shop these products, I have shared my discount codes and the product links in the description. It's just a little way to save, no pressure at all. Before we get into the products, let me quickly walk you through the order of my morning skincare routine. I keep it very simple and effective. I start with a cleanser, then move into a toner or essence, followed by vitamin C or peptide serum. After that, I go with hydrating serums like PDRN serums or a peptide serum, eye cream, moisturizer, and I always finish with sunscreen. I actually follow two versions of my morning skincare routine. I don't use vitamin C and peptides together in the same routine. I usually finish my vitamin C bottle first, and once that's done, I switch to a peptide serum. It keeps my routine simple and works really well for my combination sensitive skin. I personally prefer not to layer them together. Vitamin C works best at a lower, more acidic pH, while peptides prefer a more neutral environment, so using them at the same time can sometimes reduce their effectiveness or feel a bit harsh on my skin. So think of this as an either or routine, not both at same time. Everything else stays the same. It's just this one step that changes depending on what my skin needs that day. So let's start with the first option of my morning skincare routine, the vitamin C routine. Most mornings I actually skip a full cleanser and just rinse my face with water. But whenever I feel like my skin needs a proper cleanse, I go for gentle hydrating, non-stripping cleanser. So one of my favorite is the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. It keeps my skin soft and calm, which is perfect for my combination sensitive skin without over drying or irritating it. Lukewarm water is ideal. It removes impurities without stripping moisture. So after cleansing, I go straight in with my vitamin C serum. Today I'm using Dr. Althea Vitamin C Boosting Serum. I love this one because it's gentle, vegan and hypoallergenic, perfect for my combination sensitive skin. Unlike pure L-ascorbic acid serums, this formula is much more soothing and stabilized. It features 63% sea buckthorn fruit extract along with niacinamide and tranexamic acid to target dark spots, blemishes, and uneven skin tone. It's lightweight, non-sticky, and also deeply hydrating. Thanks to 8 types of hyaluronic acid, so it leaves my skin plump and comfortable rather than tight or irritated. There's even Centella asiatica and allantoin to calm the skin, which I really appreciate for sensitive days. So always apply vitamin C on cleansed, dry skin and follow with sunscreen in the morning. Next, I use a hydrating essence. Today, I'm going with the K Secret Soul 1988 Essence Snail Mucin 97% plus rice. This one is my favorite toner or essence because it's super gentle and perfect for sensitive skin. It has 97% snail secretion filtrate, which improves skin texture, soothes irritation, and boosts hydration. It also contains rice extract, rice water, and rice ferment filtrate, which help brighten the skin and make it smoother and more radiant. Additional ingredients like allantoin, sodium hyaluronate, and panthenol, they add even more hydration and calm the skin. I really like this essence because the texture is less slimy than some other snail mucin products like the Cosrx one, and it absorbs quickly without sitting on top of my skin. Plus, the rice ingredients are a bonus for extra brightening and smoothness. Next, I like to use a hydrating PDRN serum, and today I'm using the Janabel Vita Toning Ampule. This step is completely optional, so if you prefer to skip it, you can go straight to the next step. I personally love it because it gives my skin an extra boost of hydration, plumpness, and radiance. This ampule is lightweight and brightening, and the fresh encapsulated beads contain a cocktail of vitamin B, C, and E for brightening and revitalizing the dull skin every time you apply it. It also has 5000 ppm of PDRN, a skin healing ingredient derived from salmon DNA, which helps improves elasticity, firmness, and overall skin tone. Additional ingredients like allantoin and biosaccharide gum 1 hydrate and protect the skin barrier while soothing any irritation, making it ideal for sensitive skin like mine. It also targets whiteheads, blackheads, blemishes, and uneven texture, giving a healthier looking radiant complexion. Next is my eye cream step. I actually rotate between two of my favorites depending on what my eyes need that day. So one of the option is Numbuzin NAD Plus Retinol Volume Tox Eye Cream. I will be very honest, the packaging isn't the most luxurious or user friendly, but the formula is fantastic. It's packed with retinol and 50 peptides to smooth fine lines and improve elasticity, enriched with NAD plus to strengthen the skin barrier, and niacinamide plus ceramides to help brighten dark circles and improve hyperpigmentation. On other days, I use the Abib Collagen Eye Cream Jericho Rose, a rich buttery cream with 10,000 ppm plant-based collagen, bakuchiol, caffeine, and 5% niacinamide. This one deeply hydrates, firms, reduces wrinkles, brightens dark circles, and even helps with morning puffiness. I love both, and rotating them keeps my under eye area nourished, firm, and refreshed without overwhelming the delicate skin. Use your ring finger to apply. It's the gentlest way to protect delicate under eye skin. Rotate your eye creams for best results. For moisturizers also, I usually rotate between these two options depending on how my skin feels, and I honestly love both for different reasons. So the first one is Anua 3 Ceramide Plus Panthenol Moisture Barrier Cream. I really love this when my skin feels a bit sensitive or compromised because it focuses on barrier repair and soothing. It's formulated with ceramides, panthenol, amino acids, and centella, so it deeply hydrates, calms irritation, and strengthens the skin barrier without clogging pores. Even though it's nourishing, it absorbs really well and doesn't feel greasy, which is important for my combination skin. The second option is S Nature Aqua Squalane Moisturizing Cream, which I love when I want something lightweight but very hydrating, especially in Dubai's heat. It contains a high concentration of plant derived squalane along with multiple types of hyaluronic acid, so it locks in moisture while still feeling fresh and non sticky. It smooths my skin, controls excess oil, and works beautifully under makeup. The texture is honestly a big reason I love both, so lightweight, cushiony, and satisfying that my skin feels calm and hydrated the moment I apply them. So choose barrier creams when your skin feels sensitive and lightweight squalane creams when you want hydration without heaviness. Lastly, for sunscreen, I go in with the Cosrx Ultra Light Invisible Sunscreen. This is my recent find, and I am not exaggerating when I say I am hooked. The texture is chef's kiss, and the white cast is almost non existent, and it feels exactly like applying a lightweight moisturizer. I was loyal to Skin 1004 and Haru Haru Wonder sunscreens, but this one changed the game for me. It gives high SPF 50 PA4 pluses protection, but what I really love is how ultra lightweight it feels. No white cast, no greasiness, and it layers beautifully under makeup. It keeps my skin hydrated and calm thanks to soothing ingredients like aloe and the witch hazel, while niacinamide helps with oil control. It's one of those sunscreen you actually enjoy wearing every single day. It's so comfortable that it feels like nothing on the skin. So option 2 is my peptide focused skincare routine for mornings. For option 2, this is where I really focus on peptides and skin repair. I start with Cosrx 6 peptide skin booster serum as my very first step. It has a complex of 6 peptides, including collagen supporting peptides and copper peptides, which helps with elasticity, firmness, and pores, and also fine lines. What I love is the toner like texture. It's super lightweight, non sticky, and sinks in instantly, so it preps my skin really well for whatever I apply next. It also has niacinamide and hyaluronic acid, so my skin already feels hydrated and plump from the step 1. Next, I go in with the ordinary multipeptide plus copper peptide serum. This one is all about overall skin health and anti aging. The copper peptides support collagen production and skin repair, while multiple peptide technologies work on fine lines, firmness, and texture. This serum is powered by copper peptides, which support collagen and elastin, improve firmness, and help keep the skin healthy and resilient. It also contains advanced peptide complexes like Matrixyl 3000 and Matrixyl synthase 6 to target fine lines and improve texture, along with peptides like SYN-AIC and argirelox that help smooth expression lines. It also has hyaluronic acid and amino acids that keeps the skin hydrated, plump, and comfortable. Even though it's a powerful formula, it feels very gentle and hydrating, and it absorbs beautifully without irritation. On some days, I like to pair this routine with a niacinamide serum, especially when I want extra brightening and barrier support. So, my go to is the APLB glutathione niacinamide ampule serum. It combines high strength niacinamide with glutathione, which really helps with dark spots, dullness, and overall glow, while Cica, hyaluronic acid, and beta glucan keep the skin calm and hydrated. The texture is lightweight, layers really well, and doesn't peel at all, which is a big win. And after this, the rest of my routine stays exactly the same. Same eye cream rotation, same moisturizer options, and the same sunscreen. And in this peptide routine, if my skin needs extra hydration and repair, I sometimes add a PDRN step using the Genabel Hyperboost Ampule. It contains 3% PDRN derived from salmon DNA to support skin regeneration, boost elasticity, and give that plump, healthy glow along with panthenol to soothe and strengthen the skin barrier. It's also infused with HTD Jena complex, a blend of PDRN, hyaluronic acid, and peptides to smooth fine lines, plus niacinamide and Centella asiatica to brighten and calm the skin. I don't use it every day, but whenever my skin feels tired, dehydrated, or stressed, this is the one I reach for. And that's my complete morning skincare routine, whether I'm going for vitamin C or peptides. I hope this gives you some ideas on how to build a routine that works for your skin type and climate. Remember, it's all about what your skin needs, not just following trends. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the skincare tips and reviews. And if you want to try any of these products I mentioned, I will leave my Yes Style and Stylewana links in the description. Feel free to check them out and use my code SHALU1005 for little bonus, no pressure at all. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.